I don't have a game plan.
And I hope that they're not terrible.
Is it possible to have a crafting hangover? It looks fine.
It was in bad shape and Elliot is nodding his head off camera. Hi, everyone. Okay. Yeah, this is cool. Does this look cool and fun? Holiday decorations. Ever heard of them? Don't worry, I'll teach you. Today's lesson, DIY holiday decor. I have never been one to dabble organically with holiday decor or any sort of celebratory decor. The idea of like getting a bunch of shit and putting more shit in your house to celebrate a holiday never really appealed to me. I've always been like, I don't want that much shit in my house. And then I look around, there's so much fucking shit in my house. Who am I kidding? I love shit in my house. And it always just seemed like a racket, like a lot to do. And then I got breast cancer and we were home for the holidays. I dabbled in decorating and I enjoyed it, you know? Still felt like a lot of shit in the house. It felt a lot of like, capitalism. There was a little bit of capitalism, a little bit of overconsumption to it, a bit, and you know, hi. However, this year, I got a lot of trash in my house. We have done that thing where we just put it in the garage and we forget it exists. Out of sight, out of mind. So why not turn that trash into treasure? And DIY some holiday decor. Well, let's get into some holiday DIYs.
Uh-oh, we are doing voiceover. Let's see how this goes. Here's the space that we're working with. We're working with the front of the house, the area where the shoes go. And we don't use the table for anything other than putting shit on top of it. So this is a good space to experiment.
Crafting chaos has begun. I don't have a game plan. Like gingerbread, candy, canes, and candies and stuff is like, okay, let's just do that. And then I get to the part of, well, how? Oh, I'll just take all my trash and I'll make it Christmas decor. And I see all these quirky DIY artist types doing it so easily in their little Instagram reels that are cut together so fast and cute. I'm like, of course I could do that. And then I get to the doing part and I'm stumped.
So the game plan was make gingerbread out of the cardboard, and that's what we just started with. We started to make a little frame that could go around the mirror in our foyer, and you know, it seemed promising. And then obviously I switched to a completely different task of making candy shapes out of old placemats and foam paper. Foam paper's probably not the right phrase for that, right? Would that be an oxymoron? It's just foam, right?
Just eating a bowl of broccoli now. Wait, what? That's cute, right? Is that cute? I hope that's cute.
Smile, everyone. Yeah, very cool, very cool.
And then after our live stream, we continued to paint our little styrofoam gumdrops like a content little mouse hermit, human, girl, woman, confident lady. And then we started to paint a little kind of frosting frame around the mirror. I don't know, I was just letting the spirit of the DIY move through me. Smoked a little weed. And then continued to get a little bit befuddled by the face tracking part of my camera that I'm not used to just yet.
Hello. 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 Where'd you go, bub? I'm right here. Find me. You're missing something very cool. Exciting.
Then I got pretty into showing you these double-sided sticky things while posing and really trying to figure out the face tracking on this new camera.
The microphone, oh my God. Are we Steven Spielberg production? I don't need this remote control. I'll put it on the floor. I definitely won't forget that I put it there. I thought I would stop from my own voiceover probably.
Nailed it.
To talk about, I just got these wall adhesive double stick things and I hope that they're not terrible. I'm using them to put up the cardboard. It's still kind of wet from painting it, but I have the impatience of, oh, I forgot to, okay, hold on. I just want to see if this, well, shit, did I forget there's a whole other, oh my God, I forgot the bottom. Oh, you're up here, hello. Does that read? I didn't know that this piece was folded down when I was painting, so I'm gonna have to paint that. Okay, this is where we're at. And look, we're putting a roof on her. Oh my gosh, we're gonna glue some gumdrops up there. I think I'll put our Christmas tree here. I don't have to do that other half of it. Huh? Oh.
There she goes, sad little worker ant. working all for naught.
See this? Those of you that are familiar with Potato Springs, this was the basis of the Potato Springs sign. I made this first and realized it was way too big for the table and ended up making a second one that went on the table. All that to say, this first prototype was still in my garage. So I thought, what if we turn this into a bow?
And there she went, gluing her little foam paper onto her other little foam, burning her hand off.
And just like that, I have started to paint a Grinch hand onto a box. Woo woo. Excuse me, the internet.
This Grinch hand was inspired by the avant-garde. They've been saying that wrong, avant-garde. On Instagram, she makes such fun, chic home decor. I will link her below. And this Grinch hand is where it all really turned around for old Helbig. The simplicity, the trickster whimsy of it all suddenly made everything I had made up until this point look like, how you say, a
Good morning. Hold on, let me show you. Oh boy. Isn't it a winter wonderland? Oh no. Oh no. Good morning. Is it possible to have a crafting hangover? Because I think I have that. That's fine.
It's not fine.
Okay. Just it's a mess. We're gonna clean up a little bit. Maybe we'll hang some of these gumdrops. You see these gumdrop? Yeah. Garland out. I think I like this.
You don't. You don't.
You know, I don't know. I mean, it looks fine.
For children.
I think with a Christmas tree next to it, it might look better. But it definitely looks a little bit crafty. We'll see. Maybe when it's all together, it'll look like quaint. But for now, let's caffeinate. No. No. No, why? No, why? Why? I just want my little cream on my little coffee. Good morning. It's 8 a.m. on Saturday morning and we're starting to craft again. I don't hyperfixate, okay? I just like to enjoy things for a really concentrated amount of time until I don't enjoy them anymore. I wasn't even recording. I put these gumdrops up at the ends of these shelves. I like those gumdrops on that shelves. There's Goose up there in that box. Love you, Goose. Rip Diva. Gumdrops. I don't know. Does it look like garbage? It's fine, because it is.
No, this looks good. This looks cute. This looks really good.
I did it. I did what they said was unnecessary. I got the Christmas tree from the crawl space. And it was put in there poorly. I just gotta see. I just gotta see what it looks like. I didn't take my medicine yet. I forgot to take my medicine. What a fool. We have taken our medicine. Everything's gonna be fine.
This is where I should have played Fluff a Duck. There we go. Fluff a tree.
You get it. You get it.
Oh, and then we switched to, guess what, a completely different task. And we took our candy placemats from earlier and some saran wrap and we wrapped them to look like candy. Spoiler alert, I have not used these at all in my decor. You'll see, I got pretty sidetracked by one thing. However, I did look up DIYs for paper ornaments and they're super easy and really cute. You just cut out 8 circles of each color, fold them in half, glue them on top of each other, let the glue sit, unravel them and glue them together, and you have this really vintage looking spherical ornament thing. And then I went into my craft drawer because I have one of those. I found some beads and glued them to the top with some fishing wire to hang them, and Jesus Christ, I'm a f***ing craft witch. And then I tried to make this thing look more like cute gingerbread. Whatever, I finally got back to the real business at hand. Haha, Grinch hands. What you know about Grinch hands, baby? I know a lot. And don't worry, I'm gonna sing what we're all thinking. These hands are all here and they are not here.
To be the arms.
Okay.
Everyone knows whose arms it is. So if they ask where he is, it's like, well, he's hiding.
Yeah, that's true.
We're back in business. Okay. I showed Elliot the Grinch arm, and he had the genius idea to make another Grinch arm and have it holding the star that goes on top of the tree. While this one holds the other light that looks like a... This is so cute all of a sudden. It was so bad when I got back today and looked at it with fresh eyes. It was in bad shape, and Elliot is nodding his head off camera. Because yeah, it was in terrible shape. But I'm loving this. Okay, great. This is where we're at. What's that noise? Hello, everyone. I'm eating old Thanksgiving leftovers. Elliot's mom was in town. We went down to Palm Springs. It was really sweet. She made us like a little Thanksgiving dinner. It was so cute, and I'm just eating the leftovers cold. I can't be bothered to heat them up. Okay, I gotta give you an update. Here's the deal. I've been staring at these decorations all morning. I've been thinking about them all night. Come with me. I absolutely love this Grinch hand and this ornament and this Grinch hand and the star. Look at that. With that, I absolutely hate this gingerbread, whatever this is. The Grinch hands are so clean and fun and exactly what I was trying to go for in terms of whimsy with this trash to treasure decor. This doesn't look good. It looks like there's trash on the wall, which there is, so I might actually just throw all this away. My idea is to put another Grinch hand because now I'm like, let's just do all Grinch hands. What if the vibe now, all Grinch hands, as if the Grinch is everywhere decorating our home for us. There's just more opportunity for fun with that. This just is not giving, you know? It's giving she put trash on her wall. And look, you gotta try some things, error some things, and then try again. You're not gonna believe it, but I took a shower. Much better. I look like a little elf that is back in the workshop. Okay, we have to take this stuff down. Broccoli is making sure the trash is safe. Uh-oh, more hands. More hands. Huh? How's that look? Yes, oh, that's fun, okay. It's gonna be Grinch hands everywhere. I found this in my Christmas box from last year. Thought I had to go to the store today and get ribbon. I don't. Does that look cute?
It does. I'm wondering if I just wanted to make sense with the 3 of them.
Well, I have a 4th one.
Okay.
I figure it's like, you know how or at least I have some memory of like hands everywhere, you know, when they do the fast motion of like him getting all the gifts in that thing, that this is like in the middle of a montage. If we're really going for the story. We put that bow up there. What do we think of that? That's kind of fun, all right? That's kind of fun. I think this looks cute. Need to still figure things out. So when in doubt, cut another Grinch hand out. And that's what we're gonna do right now. We're in business, okay. Can't be stopped. We're in. We're in. That's cute, right? Okay. I feel okay now. Let's see.
And then it was all hands on deck. Shoot me in the face. With some hydrating facial mist, why don't you? Then I took some Ralph's bags and I made some more ornaments. I threw some beads on them and, you know.
Shove this in this box I had. We're gonna try to put it up there. Because of course. Can you see the box? I need to cut the box down. Okay, let's see now. Just physics, you know, it's just physics. Yeah, that's fun and stupid, right? Love that. Now with the way everything is looking cute and whimsical, this just looks like trash. So I think I'm also gonna take these down. Really put in a valiant effort. But it just, I don't know, is giving like tacky instead of like fun tacky. Speaking of tacky.
And then it was showtime, baby. Let me take you through the final product. We got our fireplace filled to the fucking brim with festive candles. And oh, a little Grinch hand sneaking into The Red Book by C.G. Jung. Ever heard of higher education, you dipshit? Anyway, I thought it was really cute and looked like magic was coming out of the book. Speaking of magic, can you believe broccoli was found in a backyard eating his own shit? Anyway, that's a story for another time. He's ours now. There's a Grinch hand holding up a Christmas ornament, and then, oh, there's our DIY home ornaments, trash, hanging in our window. And then 2 more Grinch hands decorating the tree. Are they decorating it or are they taking it apart? That's for you and your nasty psychology to figure out. And then here's some stockings. Didn't make these. Bought those nameplates on Etsy a couple years ago, but made that trash. Oh, who's dangling it into our house? Oh, it's a Grinch hand. Grinch hand. And then here's the charcuterie board that I just wanted you to kind of see in the space. It gave it festive vibes. And the before and after. Thanks so much for watching this DIY Trash to Treasure holiday journey, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. I don't know.